Leo, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be your monthly reading for September, ladies and gents. It's going to be a love reading. We're going to get an overview of what you guys are going through personally, and we're also going to look at your person's energy. I know my hair looks fucked up. I just rolled out of bed, ladies and gents. Well, I rolled out about an hour ago. But this is the thing. Unless I don't wet my hair in the morning and, scrub it, it's going to look all fucked up. So now that it's growing, get used to looking at me with a hat. All right? Because I'm not going to be like this in every fucking video. Nevertheless, what's going on with you guys? Ooh, when I'm Lapland, I'm probably not going to look presentable for the next weeks to come. Let's see, I'm going to be traveling through some villages. Let's see, what's going on with you guys? What's going on with Leo in the month of September? What's going on with Leo right now? What is the current energy for Leo? What's going on here with the I know I'm banging on this shit, but I got to, right? So what's going on here with Leo? What is the current energy? Leo, you look wounded, ladies and gents. The Nine of Wands, you're trying to pick yourself up from a situation. You're still dwelling on this. I see you very contemplative in regards to whatever it is that you're trying to pick yourself up from. All right, but you got this, energy or this attitude of persevering through some obstacles is really what I'm getting, which is a good energy to have. It's like you're not staying in the fucking pit of sorrow or negativity. You're fighting, you're pushing forward, you're shaking off whatever you went through here. Tell me more. What's this about? Well, there you go, buddy. Three of Swords. You got a broken little heart. So it seems you're going to get over it with this attitude, with this energy that you got going on. You'll get over this shit eventually. How are you dealing with this broken heart? Tell me about it. Well, quite self-explanatory, right? The story seems quite clear from the get-go. Eight of Cups. You're moving on from this shit. You're actively, look what we have here at the bottom of the deck. You're actively seeking to move on from something. Let go of something. What is it that you're letting go of? Just your emotions, your negative emotions, or an actual person? What is this? Well, it looks to me like you've been hemmed up on something here. All right, you possibly feeling very defeated regarding a situation. You feel really immersed in whatever it is that you went through. But I feel like the greatest problem that you were dealing with, at least as of recent, was how you're relating to the catastrophe that ensued. Maybe you're, reminiscing on the negative memories, or you're continuously replaying the same perspective over and over and just beating yourself up over a situation. You're really imposing a lot of limitations on yourself with how you were dealing with this. Maybe you were even obsessing over your person. Maybe you were still spying on your person. Maybe you had some sort of expectations that never really were met. Okay? But this was all self-inflicted, ladies and gents. And this sort of self-inflicted pain is what you're moving on from. Whether you're doing this consciously or unconsciously, this is the relief, the release, the freedom that I see you moving toward, right? It's from that pain that you've imposed upon yourself. Okay, buddy. Good for you. So what can you expect moving forward here into the month of September, Leo? Damn, what you guys doing here on your birthday season? All sorts of fucked up. Let's see. It's okay. We've all been there. We've all been there. I've had shitty birthdays. Anyways, birthday seasons. Nevertheless, what's going on here? With going into September, what can you expect, Leo? Death. I mean, you're only making your bed and you're going to have to sleep in it, right? But this is a good kind of death, all right? Because it's like you're releasing something, right? You're from a slimy-ass, ugly caterpillar, this fucking creature suffering, crawling on the ground, to this beautiful fucking Schmetterling, right? This beautiful butterfly. That's where you're going. That's what I see. That's what I see happening for you. So this death energy is actually, look at this, a brand new beginning. You may be moving towards an element of self-empowerment, picking yourself up. Back to this boss-ass energy, ladies and gents. All right, tell me more. What can Leo expect here going into September? Oh, Lord. You still got some sort of unresolved conflict here that seems to be following you around, ladies and gents. You could be trying to move on from this shit. You may not even want to invest into this shit. You may want to avoid this conflict, but it's following you like a fucking plague, all right? Let's see. The Chariot could be dealing with a Cancer, ladies and gents. What's this conflict about, and what's the energy going to be here in the month of September regarding this conflict? The Seven of Wands. You're standing your ground, ladies and gents. I still see you standing your ground. I still see you actively, trying to move on from something that's got you by the fucking throat. So it seems, ladies and gents. Got you by the throat. So you're standing your ground. You ain't taking no bullshit. I don't see any change in your approach towards this situation. You're locked on healing. Whatever it is that you're involved in, you got a really bad taste in your mouth about. And it's like, I don't think it's changing your mind. I think that you're continuing on your path. You're looking at a situation as a loss, and you're trying to recover from it. So that's the theme of the month. Damn, no new love. We're gonna look into new love, right? We're not just gonna look at bad shit for you here, Leo. Just chill out. So, like I said, all right, I feel like a relationship just stopped being invested into. Five of Coins. It could have even been abandonment surrounding this situation. Nevertheless, it looks to me like, you actively withdrew from this. All right, it was too much stress for you to fucking deal with. You just didn't. There's not that you're incapable of dealing with this burden or this situation. It's just that you don't want to. That's really what I'm getting here with this hermit energy. But let's not negate the fact that it was getting the best of you, but you made the best decision for yourself and withdrew. So you're done with this confusion. You're done feeling, you're done feeling stuck in a situation where you don't know what direction to move toward. You have that clarity of like, fuck, this sucks. And I'm done with this. I'm no longer lingering in this fucking chaos. I'm done. And that's what I see you doing. The Chariot. The Eight of Swords. We're just getting a redundant message. You are like overcoming yourself. That's really what the month of September is about for you. Overcoming yourself. I really get the sense that I'm dealing with Leos that have been stuck in a situation, been having a hard time, a lot of emotions involved, a lot of necessary healing. And you're not going to find that anywhere else other than within yourself. And you need to give yourself space to actually attain that, which I see you doing. All right, some of you are dealing with a Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer. Tell me about the Queen of Coins. The Emperor. Okay, this is you. You're not in this beautiful, lavish, divine, feminine energy like you guys like to say. You're in this fucking Emperor energy where you're not taking any bullshit. You're laying down the law. Okay, this is the type of energy that I see you moving towards. And, it's necessary sometimes to step into this controlling energy. You got to take life by the fucking horns. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're having to step up and say, I do not accept this. This is not where I'm going to set myself up. I do not see my future going down this path. And I need to take that driving wheel and I'm going to fucking head this direction. And that's what I see you doing. Now, what does it look like here? Because it looks very empowering, let me tell you. You're definitely moving on from bullshit. What is the good aspects of your life look like here in September? The Tower. The good aspects of your life is actually you doing away with what you don't need. Okay? And I feel that it comes down to relationships. People, a particular relationship. This is like a fucking house cleaning session for you, Leo. All right? Look at this. This is a brand new beginning that you're moving towards, ladies and gents. And it's not coming easy. This justice brings order with fucking chaos. All right? Don't think that justice, that the hammer of justice comes like love and light and it throws you little pillows feeling good. Fuck that, ladies and gents. It's going to explode paradigms that don't belong, okay? Old belief systems will be challenged. You will be crushed. You shall question the very foundation of what you think is real. Depending on what sort of fucking tower you go through, of course, buddy. But there's a whole reconstruction going on for you. All right? You shall not be the same by the end of this next season. You're coming into fall with a fucking bang, all right? And I expect you to come out blazing. Let's see. Whomever the hell is involved, who did this to you, Leo? What is this individual's energy towards you? Whomever else is involved, whomever it is that you're still entangled with, this conflict that seems to be following you into September, they want to reunite with you, all right? I don't feel like this individual wants anything too serious, to be frank. I feel like they're just trying to have peace with you. They are trying to slide in. Let's see, tell me more about this individual. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins, what the fuck? Triple aces right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. I can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, someone here wants to reunite, but what's with, I don't know why. I got to see a little more about this individual's energy. All right, let's see. What's going on with this person? So they're coming through, that's for sure. What are they coming through with? What are they trying to offer Leo? The Fool. They want a new beginning. They're like, let's put the past behind us. Let's turn this slimy caterpillar into a butterfly. Let's have all these new beginnings again. On an emotional level, I mean, they're coming in, ladies and gents. I don't know if you're going to be able to resist them. All right? Talk to me about their intentions. What are their motives towards Leo? What are their motives? Yeah, this is something to... So they're approaching you, but they're holding a lot back. Queen of Swords, emotionally detached. Four of Coins, emotionally withdrawn. All right? Invulnerable. So why are they invulnerable? What is it that they're wanting to offer Leo? The Ten of Cups. So Leo, look, because you are in this energy, this feisty energy, this individual is coming at you the same way. And I'm not saying that they're coming at you feisty. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But, you know, they're really coming to you in a very logical way, in a very objective manner. Not emotional, not romantic. They do have romantic intentions towards you, but I don't feel that they're going to, you know, offer this until that door opens. Okay? They're not about a risk. They're not about a risk putting themselves in this position when they don't know whether you are keen to balancing this out. All right? So I think that I feel that they're going to approach you. Shit. They're going to approach you, ladies and gents. They're going to approach you, but they're going to be, you know, it's costing them to approach you. They're having to dig within themselves. They're having to find confidence and courage within themselves to approach you. But simultaneously, they're also refraining from, you know, fully being vulnerable because they're risking getting hurt. Why are they holding back? Because they're fucking burdened. I see it. Why are they holding back? Why are they holding back when they approach Leo? Because they don't even know what to think, ladies and gents. It's all scattered. This individual wants order. They want balance. They want, you see, this is where you guys are at, right? And this is what they want. But, you know, this is where you're at. So they're coming to you very maturely, to say the least. I feel that they're, let's see, I mean, they're appearing as the Empress and the Queen of Swords. So you're dealing with someone that is trying to navigate the situation as wise as they know. Okay, that's really what I'm getting here. I feel like this individual has been doing a lot of contemplation here, and they got a lot to say, Leo. All right, you expect, if you're in no contact, what is the current status of this? What is the current status of this? What is the current status of this? You guys probably not in communication right now with the High Priestess, or maybe communication is shit, but there's definitely a lot of obscurity here between you guys. This is definitely a breakup. This is definitely someone here that's trying to come back in, spin the block, and they want it all with you. They want it all. I mean, triple aces right off the bat. Can we be fucking friends, Leo? Can we at least be friends? Come on. Remember the good old times? I feel like they're trying to get their way back in. I feel like they're trying to slide back in, Leo. I don't know what you seem to be quite fixated on resisting them, is what I'm seeing in your overall energy for September. All right. We will expand on this individual in the extended. All right. I want to look deeper into their intentions, their actions towards you. I'll try to get a time frame here in regards to when to expect their communication. I want to look into what's going to unfold for you guys as well. All right. But let's look into new love. What's new love, ladies and gentlemen? Any new love in September for Leo? Any new person? No, Leo, you're not even making yourself available, ladies and gents. It's like you're off the fucking market. You're in this High Priestess energy, 4 of coins, the moon. Leo doesn't want to be bothered in September. Fuck no. They're being responsible. They're being mature. They're fucking dealing with some baggage that they know they got to get rid of before they open up the doors to anybody else. Good on you. Yeah, I feel that you're really following your higher self. You're following, you know, your higher teachings, your intuition, ladies and gents. You're operating from a higher self. You're not operating from this low, mangled, fucking depressed, you know, external validation needing, you know, individual. No. You're hurt, you're wounded, you're fucking determined to pick yourself up, and you're looking forward and charging forward. That's it. You're not looking for distraction. All right, no new love for Leo. You will be setting yourself up for new love. But look, you still got this baggage coming around, ladies and gents. You still got this baggage coming around. What is your advice, your overall advice here for September, Leo? The Ace of Wands. You got to move towards where you know your happiness lies. And you got to attack that relentlessly, ladies and gents. Once you see the truth, once you know that, once you have that realization of saying, you know what, this is where my happiness lies. I feel it in my core. You can't deny that shit. Go for it, Leo. Let your insight, let your passion, let your innate inclinations to guide you. All right? Leo, it looks good to me. I like this. This is a conqueror's energy. Okay? So even though you're in the dumps, you're fucking excelling. You're about to conquer, ladies and gents. Life ain't always rainbows and sunshines. You know, sometimes we got to put on that armor and fucking charge forward. Take what's ours. I was thinking about yesterday. So I'm riding my motorcycle across Peru right now, and I'm like 18 hours away from Machu Picchu. So I'll probably be there like in four days. I'll be in Cusco. But nevertheless, I got these long days on the road, right? And I'm like, I got some serious contemplation on my mind. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, look, sometimes, fuck, I don't even know. Here I am trying to be a fucking motivational speaker, and I don't remember what the fuck I was thinking, ladies and gents. I'm gonna let that shit pass. If I remember, I'll tell you guys in the extended. But I inspired myself. Put it like that. You guys are like, wow, I was waiting for the fucking punch, Wolfman. Anyways, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this to the extended. I'm a fucking goofball. I'm gonna take this to the extended, and I'm going to delve into your person's energy. All right. I'm gonna try to get you guys clarity. They're coming back around, ladies and gents. You know, are they coming back around changed? Is it going to be different this time? Is it worth giving them a chance? I don't know. Let's see what the energy says. All right. I'll see you guys around.